Right, I am not kidding. I'm not kidding. With the Xbox Wireless turned on, the launcher crashes the dashboard. I turned it off just to turn it off when I restarted the console, and it let me get hit. And now I've turned the headset on, it's fine. With the Xbox Wireless headset connected, when you're at the launcher, the game crashes the dashboard. Let me just tweet Xbox support on that. That is weird. It's the tie 6. Yeah, we've just discovered that. Yeah, we've literally just discovered that. And I discovered it by accident. Seemingly, this is no. That's weird. Why would the headset make a game crash? Makes no sense at all. Now, I never hit that problem when I was making videos because I never used the headset. I didn't use the headset when I was making the videos, I just recorded the videos. So that's the first time I've hit that. So yeah, I put a tweet out. If you want to let people know, please do. I've just tweeted Xbox support and Mass Effect to say that if you have the Xbox Wireless headset, you cannot get past the launcher on Xbox Series X. Yeah, so please go retweet that tweet. Let people know, make people aware. Share it out. That way, I put it with the hashtag, so retweet it, because when more people look on Twitter to see why, they will find it and they will find a solution faster, and it will save them a whole bunch of times. Massatia, thank you very, very much for finding that for me, just in case I hadn't found it. That was incredibly weird. That was incredibly weird. So you cannot have your Xbox Wireless headset connected whilst the game is on the launcher screen. You have to actually launch the game you want to play, then switch on the headset. That's very random. Now I also know that Henry is streaming on Xbox On's YouTube channel. I don't normally do this, but if you want to see Henry play this for the first time, go to their YouTube. Or you can stick with me, and hopefully you will stick with me. Again, I wish they would let us know so we can arrange to have a moderator there for them on YouTube. Because honestly, I can delay this stream until later today or even tomorrow. You know, they just don't say anything. It really bugs me. They did this last week with Resident Evil. Just let. Anyway, right. So we get on with stuff. Stop mucking around now. Everything works. Okay, so I did a poll. Thank you for the follows to Tier 6. Hugely appreciated. Once again, also thank you for your help. Thank you very much indeed. You would like my Joker flying in on the Normandy to save me at the last moment. So I did a poll, as you guys will know, on my Twitter to see if we were going to start a new career using ManShep or FemShep. Now, happily, a lot of people went for FemShep, which has pleased me a lot.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Because FemShep has the best voice actor
information
in the game. Male Shepherd in Mass Effect 1 is quite terrible.
Establishing secure connection.
FemShep delivers the lines a lot better.
Secure connection confirmed.
I recommend if you do the Eden Prime. Prologue as both characters to see which one you prefer. So we're going to go
Please
with
log
custom
in to
FemShep.
access your profile.
Now, I'm not having to change because at the end of the day, they're only known as Shepherd, so it doesn't matter what first name you give them. However, in honour of the awesome little lady who helped us raise so much money, Game Blast, we are going to go with Kara Shepherd. Now, if you go for the default settings, you don't get to fine-tune your Shepherd, so you don't get to choose whether or not they are biotic.
Profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, so you can even choose a backstory for your Shepherd. So, Spacer, both your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Okay? Colonist. You were born and raised on Mindur, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindur, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted in the military a few years later. Yeah, I hear you, Eckers. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised in the streets of the great metropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting in the Alliance military when you turned 18. I think we're going to be... We're going to be hard as nails. We're going to be gritty.
Confirm psychological profile.
Soul Survivor, junior service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments, psychological stress that would have been broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you're alone to tell to tale. This is the default Shepherd backstory, by the way. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. No, sorry. War hero is the default one. You risk your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You have been cold, calculated, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I think war hero.
Confirm military specialization.
Now, this is where you can start choosing whether or not you want to have abilities. Soldier is basically that. You're just a soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists, ideal in the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers have improved health, can specialise in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to wear medium armour, and you can train in the use of heavy armour. Nintiga, good morning, my friend. Engineers are tech specialists using a holographic Omni tool. They can decrypt security systems, repair and modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor and they specialize in pistols. Well, not really for me. Adepts. Adepts are biotic specialists. Throughout upgradable implants, they can use biotics powers to lift or throw enemies, shield the squad, or disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor and they specialize in pistols. Infiltrator. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. Sentinel. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Vanguard. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down enemies and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. So, like a nice to go. Now, your class is what shape, because it's an RPG, as you can tell, depending on what powers the game compensates. So you cannot become a god. So you cannot have biotic and tech abilities and also have access to the best armor and weapons. Now, personally, for me, because I know how the story goes in terms of Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, I think it'll be very interesting to go with Soldier. Just start off as a normal human and let the game dictate what happens to us when the time comes. So I am going to go with Soldier. However, if you want all your powers and all the cool stuff, choose your class wherever. Because like you said, some of these guys are locked in the armor that they can do, and some of them can't even upgrade their weapons. So we
confirm facial identification.
Now, as always, first things first, hair. FemShep is always a redhead. I've just got to find where's the cool space hair. Wait, that's not. Wait. Oh, I'm thinking Mass Effect 2. Yes, I'm thinking Mass Effect 2. Yes. I am thinking Mass Effect 2 because you can actually... Yeah, it's Mass Effect 2 you can give her decent hair. Okay. I'm wondering if who's playing this for Xbox On. Henry's playing it now on YouTube, so it'll be interesting to see who plays it later, and how they get all the character creation. Here we go, starting to get the FemShep I had before. I can't remember what. Honestly, the detail in this is something else. It's like if you're properly into your character creation, considering that this is the first Mass Effect game, you know, BioWare was so good because if you look at games like Destiny, especially Outriders recently, and how basic their character creation is, and then you get into a proper RPG where you can really tailor every aspect of it. Right, scar. So we've got a scar on the eye. See, our FemShep has seen stuff. Our FemShep has seen stuff. So I think the eye scar looks pretty cool. Scar on the lip, scar on the eye. Our FemShep has seen stuff. Not happy with the mouth. Let's have a. Ooh. That's right. That's what I like. A bit of a smile to her. Honestly, it is really made just because, of course, if anyone's played Mass Effect Andromeda, when the game launched, the character model for the female sibling was so broken that the only way to actually fix it was to create your own one. So you fix the character model by creating your own female character. Also, I love the fact that you've got the code. So you can make you can do a character creation and you can share the code with other players. So I guarantee you're going to see some of the really best character creating options, creating maybe celebrities or well-known people, and then sharing codes so you can put them in your game. Right. I'm not overly happy with the hair. Oh no, hair colour's fine. But again, there's not many great options in the first Mass Effect game. I don't want to do the Catherine Janeway from Voyager, because that's just obvious. Just like ponytail. And again, this is because she will be wearing a helmet for the best part of the game. See, if it's a bloke, blokes is just easier to do. I have no idea what's a good look. She's supposed to be a badass. Thankfully, you get to. What's it? See, that's not too. Actually. Kind of like that. That's kind of, yeah.
Profile reconstruction complete.
So we have Kara Shepard, in honour of our favourite little lady. Origin, Earthborn. Reputation as a war hero, class soldier. Yeah.
Identification confirmed.
We are playing on veteran. I do auto level up for the squad because it just saves time. And that way I only have to focus on my guy. Oh, that's interesting. So where's the legendary mode come? In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent points progression means the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Oh, Marie, good morning. I'm thinking we should go with classic. I'm wondering if legendary mode has been done to limit it to 1 to 30 so it doesn't feel like you're grinding to get to 60. Because I do remember to get to 60, I had to play the game on New Game Plus. And remember, because it's a series, your shepherd, whatever you choose, male or female or whatever, your character carries over into each game. Your save file will move across. So basically, so my shepherd in my Mass Effect journey was the same shepherd that I picked in the first game, and I ended the series with that shepherd, along with the changes that you make between the games. I'm quite happy to be in classic mode because that's how it was to begin with. I'm just wondering, does legendary even make a difference though? Because all it does, I'm assuming what it does is it just means that the XP you get just, instead of 1 to 30, instead of 1 to 60, it just doubles the XP per level, so you just level up quicker. The Cotton Charmer had to be him. Someone else could have gotten it wrong. Potentially. Classic mode. I don't think. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference because either way, you're still leveling up the same. It's whether or not it shows 1 to 60 or 1 to 30. So it might just be a bit weird. All right, let's just go with legendary mode. All right, here we go. And again, good morning to everyone. My name is Sean, aka Cotton Charmer. Welcome to my channel. This is Mass Effect
what about
Legendary
Shepard?
Edition, played on the
Earthborn,
Xbox
but no
Series
record of her
X.
family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysia
looks
is still
so good.
standing.
We can't
It looks
question
really
her
good on
courage.
the Series S. I'm playing
Humanity
on
needs a hero,
visual quality
and
rather
Shepard's
than
the best
frame
we've
rate.
got.
Because that's how I played on the
I'll
Series
make
S
the
and it felt
call.
fine, so. Yeah. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The base of the technology was a force that controls the very fabric of space and time. That relay was called Mass Effects. Oh, this looks so good!
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Oh, that music, it's just been on the Normandy again. Ah, shoot!
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
Oh,
All stations
so
secure for transit.
Okay.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
I'll turn the volume down as well. I take the game sound very loud. Once I get to the options, I'll turn it down. On the Xbox One headset, it sounds
Getting
amazing, by the way.
relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged.
Now,
All
here's
systems
a
online.
controversial opinion.
Just under
I
1,500 K.
never liked Joker.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Cleaning up job they've done is
Nihilus
amazing.
gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Sorry, folks. Okay, let's,
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an
the voice
occupational
acting is
hazard.
immediately better.
But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Right. Right. Is the game sound too loud for you guys? Because I can turn it. I'll take it down to 80. So no, it can be very loud on Xbox when you're streaming directly from console. It's amazing. You do forget all your. The menus, like how you manage the squad, whether or not you using the helmet. The journal is very handy for keeping track of. So of course, because of the backstory we gave, we have our own backstory. Very nice. And there's so much lore, like the whole timeline of the human race, to the point where when you're all born, to the where you meet other species, where humans start developing telekinetic abilities, biotics. Very cool. Is it the music more than anything else? Alright, the music's awesome, but let's get. Okay. Let's stick with that and see how we get on. Let me know how we go going forward.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
My FemShep looks miserable. I don't think the armor's flattened her too much.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run.
Not Colin! Thank you for my teen hobnobs. Thank you kindly.
Sounds like you don't trust Arturian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission.
Please do.
The whole crew feels
feel free to chuck them my way.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Also, if you haven't yet, I do have. I'm back to uploading gameplay videos to my YouTube. Please go drop and check it out. Drop any follows will be appreciated. Any subs will be appreciated. I have the full prologue, which is the Eden Prime mission, on there in 2 parts. I also have the opening prologue to the Assassin's Creed Valhalla Wrath of the Druids DLC in 2 parts on there as well. My new internet is being very, very awesome. Now, I will prefer you, if you've never played Mass Effect before, you should know there's a lot of talking going on.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology.
Yeah, if you can like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff on my YouTube, that would be an amazing help.
A skeleton would be cheap, less chance
I haven't uploaded videos to my YouTube in quite a while, so I need to wake up the channel. So I plan to do at least a video every day, as best as I can, just to try and get the content up there. I might be doing a lot of Game Pass games.
What?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service.
Mate, that was amazing yesterday.
I
did not see that coming.
I
genuinely did not see that coming. I don't know why. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. But yeah,
he's treating this shakedown
that news was amazing.
Something big is going on.
I love this guy. You're starting to understand that the humans are late to the party in terms of space travel, but already the other species don't trust us, especially the Turians, because of a war that happened between the humans and the Turians when first contact was made. So there's a lot of mistrust on both sides, and several characters will highlight this. So Navigator Presley is a bit of a. He suspects that this trip that we're on isn't all that it seems, and he's right. But we also get to see a bit of his bigotry towards the Turians.
You don't trust Nihilus.
Right.
I don't like Turians
And the
in
Turians
general.
feel the
Runs in
same
my
way as
family.
well.
My grandfather fought in the First Contact
not
War.
Colin.
Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't
Does
blame
this say you
Nihilus for
start
that.
forming your
No,
character's
I
personality
guess
as well?
not.
Like, you
Still
can
makes
choose to
me
agree
nervous
with
to have a
him,
Spectre
or,
on
you know.
board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the way the series evolved was quite interesting. You can see the fact that because Mass Effect 2 is more action, this is more RPG, this is more conversation and dialogue, as well as the action in the levels. Mass Effect 2 went hard into action. Mass Effect 2 was mostly action, but with the RPG elements there. Mass Effect 3 tried to focus on the ending, getting you to the end of the series. And in doing so, it did lose what made it so good. Mass Effect 2 is the best game in the series for me. And the third one did lose some of that little, that aspect for me. Although, I will say, I was very happy with the way Mass Effect ended. I've not... So, just to say, for those who may or may not remember, when Mass Effect 3 came out, there was a huge controversy over how they ended the story, which I won't mention now because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But the finale to Mass Effect 3, a very, very vocal minority didn't like it because it wasn't the ending they expected or wanted. So they did this cupcake campaign where they sent cupcakes to BioWare to force them to redo the ending. So what actually happened was BioWare did an update which added cutscenes to the ending based on your decision. But whatever your decision was, it ended up being the same cutscenes anyway. But I personally was happy with the game, the way it ended. So I have never seen the added cutscenes because I refused to join the minority. However, they have said, they've acknowledged it with this Legendary Edition. What they've said is, if you did not like the ending the first time you played it, if you replay all the games via the Legendary Edition and you still don't like the ending, fair. But they're hoping that people, because of the amount of time passed, and then replaying all the games again, they might see it differently. Well, I think the problem was not, Colin, that Mass Effect 3 was the end of it. There wasn't a plan for a spin-off. There wasn't going to be any DLC to add stuff to it. The finale was ending the series. It's not, you know, like if you look at the Good morning, Rizlo. Good to see you, buddy. If you look at, say, the Ezio trilogy in Assassin's Creed, the Ezio trilogy ending in Revelations ended Ezio's story, but the series went on. Mass Effect ended with Mass Effect 3, and the whole idea was to give you an ending that in your mind you could imagine what the rest of the universe was like going forward. They had no plans to do another game. There was no Andromeda being planned at that time. So yeah, it does depend on how, you know, and what you wanted the ending to be. Chuck White's Doctor, I love her. The actress for her is amazing.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
Yeah,
I sincerely hope you're kidding,
and a lot of people felt
your
that.
real action usually
That
ends
whatever
with me
decision
patching
that
up
you
crew
made-
members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes
kind
looking
of
for a
led
fight,
to...
Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing
Yeah,
me.
the same
I've never
conclusion
been on a
in the end.
mission like this before.
But
not
let's
one
not,
with a
let's not jump
Spectre
too far
on board.
ahead, because this is the first Mass Effect, and we've got a lot of hours and a lot of DLC between here and the ending to Mass Effect 3.
Just treat this
I
like
was
every
happy
other
with it.
assignment
I
you've had and
understood
everything
it,
will
I
work
got
out.
it.
Easy for you to say. You proved
I
yourself in the
understood what it was
Blitz.
supposed to be.
Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess
FemShep
it up.
voice actor is so
Don't
good.
worry, ma'am. I'm not going to screw this up.
Also, once again, we discovered a bug with Mass Effect Legendary Edition in terms of using the Xbox wireless headset, which you can see I'm wearing. If you know anyone who has the wireless headset, tell them not to turn on the headset until they've chosen which Mass Effect game they want to play from the launcher, because if you have it switched on whilst you're on the launcher, it will crash to dashboard every time for some reason. Hey, Reggie! Honestly, this is beautiful. I think it's up to 1440p and 60 frames per second. I think it upscales it up. But I will tell you that if you look at the videos on my YouTube, and as I was playing it yesterday, I didn't really notice. It did not look horrible at all. I mean, it looks nicer on my TV now because it is full 4K and all the HDR goodness. But yeah, honestly.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other
It looks
species.
fantastic on the
Their
TV,
fleet
yes.
has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Sorry, guys. Choo-choo! Good morning. Yeah, the second vaccine
What do you know
is a
about
bit
the
of a...
Spectres?
Only what I've heard.
It's not a pie.
Spectre
It's
agents work
certainly not a
directly for
pie.
the Citadel Council. They usually work
Glad
alone
you're
or in
feeling
small
better, buddy.
groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to
There's a lot
preserve
of
and protect
exposition
galactic stability.
in the dialogue to the
Protected
first
at
Mass
any
Effect.
cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good
Yes,
Spectre.
I'm using an Elite
You're
2
a war
controller
hero,
with
right?
the Xbox
Held off an
wireless
entire
headsets as
enemy
well.
fleet during the Blitz single-handed. That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the
So
Spectre
this is
status
setting
of
up
an
the
agent
world,
who got out of
basically this
hand.
mission.
At that
So
point,
in the
Citadel
world of
security
Mass Effect
services
at
would
this
take
point,
over.
the
Those
human
CSEC
alliance
grunts
is not
wouldn't stand a
completely
chance.
trusted
Spectres were 20
by the
ordinary
other
soldiers.
races.
The Spectres police
So the
themselves.
Citadel
An
is all
agent
the
goes rogue,
spacefaring
they send
races.
another agent to
Think
take
of it a
them
bit
down.
like
That's
Starfleet
Spectre justice.
from Star Trek.
The Corporals
Spectres
confusing
are the
romantic legends
elite-
with reality, Commander.
elite security force of the Citadel. They basically they don't obey. They're totally autonomous. They can do what they want. They have access to all the resources they need. They're not held back by any rules. But as we're learning, the human race doesn't have a Spectre, although they've been trying very hard to get a human Spectre out there. Which is why this mission
You're from
is
Eden
particularly
Prime, aren't you,
interesting.
Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies.
That's massive,
Good
but you
place to
really
take the
do get a
Normandy
lot
for
of
a
dialogue
shakedown run, I
choices to
guess.
shape the character
No real
as
danger
you want.
there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
It will come, I promise.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
It will come, I promise. God, this looks so good.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in
Miss
this world
Scully,
we're going
good
to.
morning.
Eden
Hello,
Prime.
lovely to see
I've
you.
heard it's quite beautiful.
May I introduce you, Scully? I would like to introduce you to our FemShep. This is Cara Shepard, in honour of the lovely little lady who is our hero in space. So I hope you don't mind, but we have dedicated our FemShep to your little lady. This is Cara Shepard.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them.
That's okay.
But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be
I
a
need to
very
make a
dangerous
look, come on.
place. Is the Alliance
I'll do
truly
it later
ready
today.
for this?
I think it's about time we told
She's
the
a
commander what's
space
really
hero.
going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on
The
a
voice
need-to-know
cast is
basis.
so good for this game as
A
well.
research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon
Yeah, I'm
during an
looking forward to Loki
excavation.
as well. I love the fact that Loki will be in on Wednesday, not Friday.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped
Yeah,
our
I really
technology
liked it.
forward
I
200
like how
years.
they- I like how
But
they
Eden
used it going
Prime
forward.
doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the
Be
beacon back to the
mindful of
Citadel
spoilers,
for proper
please.
study.
I'm aware that not everybody in the
Obviously,
channel
this
has
goes beyond
watched
mere human interests, Commander.
the
This
MCU show,
discovery
so
could affect
let's...
every
Yeah.
species in Council space.
Thank you, True.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here,
I
Shepard.
tend to
Nihilus
go
wants
more
to see you in
Paragon.
action,
I mean, I do balance
He's
depending on
here
the
to
situation.
evaluate.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time.
Nice.
Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the
looking
Council's
to you
power
guys
and
again.
authority.
This is with my new
If they
internet
accept a human
connection.
into their ranks,
So I
shows
currently
how
have
far
the
the Alliance has
maximum
You held off
6,500
an
bit
enemy
rate
assault during the Blitz
on
single-handed.
Xbox. So let me
You
know
showed
how
not
it
only
looks, let me
courage,
know how
but
it
also
sounds, so I can
incredible
tweak it.
skill. That's why I put
Um,
your name forward as a candidate for the
I'm also
Spectres.
hoping that the audio sync isn't as bad as it was before. It's still going to be a little off because of live stream, but hopefully it's not so off-putting.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the
Thank you, Israel.
galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite
Also, my
group.
new internet is
It's
my new
rare to
upload
find an
speed.
individual with the skills
If you look
we
at my
seek.
YouTube,
I
I
don't
upload
care that
full
you're human,
videos.
Shepard. I
In
only
a
care that you
quarter
can do
of the
job.
time it would have taken me to upload 2. I'm not kidding.
I assume this is good for the
I'm
Alliance.
so
Earth
pleased now
needs this,
my
Shepard.
internet is
We're counting
finally fully working.
I need to see
So
your
2
skills
weeks
for
for them to
myself,
fix the problem.
Commander. Eden Prime will be the first
Yeah, but
of
let me know
several
if there's
missions
anything on the
together.
stream that looks a bit off.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
No problem, Gold. I will make alert command. I've made a note to make alert command. I'm still with Virgin Media. I was originally on 100 meg down and 10 meg up. I got a new line in that gave me 200 meg down and 20 meg upload. However, with all the problems of the last 2 weeks, a very lovely gentleman in the UK customer service, again, UK customer service, I had to fight to get through, upgraded my 200 meg contract to the 350 Vivid contract. So I have 350 meg down, although I'm actually getting 400 megabytes download speed, and my upload is 35 to 40 upload. So I am literally on 3 times the download and upload I had 3 weeks ago. And as you can see, my streams are benefiting from it, as will my YouTube. My YouTube will be getting 1 to 2 videos a day. So yeah, we are.
Just
flying.
give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Okay.
Captain, we got a
I'm
problem.
also getting back.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
I'll talk when we get to the back, so I don't spoil this.
Get down!
Ashley! Oh.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties.
Yes,
They came out of
this has
nowhere.
been played on the Xbox Series X.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
No, I'll be right with you, Vizsla. 1 second.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
That's better.
A small strike team can move quickly without
Yeah,
drawing
that was
attention.
loud. That's Xbox
It's
for you.
our best
Think
chance
of it how
to
loud it
secure
was
the
in my headset with Dolby Atmos.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
So for 350 for my Virgin Media, I don't have a landline, so it's only
Engaging
broadband.
stealth systems.
I'm paying £34 a month.
Somebody was doing some serious
for it,
digging here, Captain.
which is £10 cheaper.
Your team's
than
the
what I was
muscle
paying
in this
before.
operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
I pay
What about
monthly
survivors,
mobile
Captain?
phone. I've gone back
Helping
to
survivors is a
pay to
secondary
go.
objective. The
So
beacon's your
for,
top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
Let's get to the
I
planet.
move faster on my own.
He's very loud.
Nihilus will scout out
Is
ahead.
it too loud?
He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point
So
2.
good. God, it's amazing.
Ship perimeter secure.
Right, let's see what we can do about the sound. But yeah, so I'm no longer on a monthly contract. I'm now my pay-as-you-go is unlimited text, unlimited minutes, and 6 gig of data per month for £10 a month. So I'm literally saving £20. That £20 is going to go towards hopefully saving up for PS5 games like Ratchet and Clank. So basically, any money that goes to the channel now will pay for Lightstream and pay for future PS5 games. That's basically the plan. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, right, how loud is it? Is it really, 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 really stupidly loud? Is it really crazy loud? Hopefully that should be a little better. Honestly, just how good does this look?
Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Of course, I don't think we'll really see the power of the remaster until you get the Mass Effect 2. But this looks amazing. Yeah, cutscenes will always be very loud. Also, there is a photo mode now. You have to go to the pause menu to activate it, but there is a full photo mode that you can play with. Of course, you can hide it, and you just take a screenshot as you would normally do with the Xbox controller. Or if you have the new Series X controller, you can just use the share button to take a screenshot. Also, I'd just like to congratulate Miss Scully's other half, Commander Vimes, who finally has a Series X, which is amazing. I can't wait for him to experience Sea of Thieves and loveliness. Right. I'm going to stick with my pistol. You guys stick with your auto rifles. Let's go.
What the hell are those?
Gas tanks. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Nice, Rizla. That's a good deal. It depends. I mean, getting a monthly contract on a phone now is only if you want a new phone. That's basically it. I mean, I'm very happy with the phone that I got. It would be nice to have a better camera, but I'm very happy with what I've got. Weapon upgrade, heat sink, lovely. That's a cheeky little surprise for when you start the game. Thank you. Nice. Yeah, again, unless you're trying to get a brand new phone and spread the cost over monthly contracts. Like I said, my pay-as-you-go for £10 a month. Like I'm with O2, so £10 a month. Unlimited calls, unlimited minutes, 6 gig of data, which is more than enough for me because I was on 2 gig before. But also the fact is, I got £10 free credit for topping up, so that gave me a month for free, and then it gave me £5 credit. So I'm basically getting 2 months of my phone for £5, which is very cool. Honestly, is this game looking as good to you guys as it is to me? Obviously, I can't stream in 4K, but hopefully you guys have seen what a great job they've done to tidy this up. Of course, you don't reload guns in Mass Effect. The cover system is a little weird. You basically run into cover with a weapon out, and you should automatically take cover. Or if you go up to something that you can get cover behind and crouch, the game will instantly put you in cover. So it's a weird system that feels flaky in the first game. Luckily, they improved it in Mass Effect 2.
Rip right through his shields. You had a chance.
True, you think this looks like Xbox One? Well, remember this was an original Xbox 360 game, but it's a little shinier, I think, than just saying Xbox One. Like I said, playing this on the Series X fully optimised with 60 frames per second and Ultra 4K on my TV looks amazing. Obviously, that's nothing that I can show on stream.
Proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
But yeah,
Aye, mate.
They've done a really, really good job. I mean, the textures you can see on the armour. Look at the texture on the armour. I mean, you never got that detail on the 360. They have done a really nice job, I think. Thank you, game. I know about the medi-gel.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check.
So I'm actually using auto leveling up for my squad. So when they all level up, the game will immediately level them up to the best version that they can have, and then I manually do my own levels.
Check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Understood, Nihilus. Now, this was something I actually forgot about with Mass Effect. It's the fact that when you're always in a team of 3, and with the D-pad, left and right will basically tell your squad mates to take a position. Up will tell them to attack the target that you're fighting, and down summons them back to you. It takes a little while to remember that you do have squad mates, but it's a nice little strategy, like strategic and tactical element to the combat, which you don't get in many squads. Normally, you just get AI guys and they're dumb, like Gears of War, for example, where your AI partner is just an idiot and will just run out and get killed. Where in this, you actually have some control over them, and the AI is a little bit clever. Plus, you can decide. For example, you can tell them what weapon to use with RB. When they start getting abilities, special moves, and powers, you can tell them. You can access their powers and use their powers as well. It's very sweet, very clean. Scully, if you're still here, I hope you're feeling better. Scully had her second jab, her second vaccine shot yesterday. She did have a fun time with the first shot, so I'm keeping everything crossed that the second jab isn't too much of a dick for her. Da da da. Oh, it's Ashley Williams. Now, of course, you can tell that Ashley Williams is is a possible romantic interest because she's wearing pink armor. Because, of course, pink. I love the Geth. Legion is one of my favourite characters that you get in Mass Effect 2. But the Geth just look awesome. Their character design is amazing. I think I'd better switch to something with a little bit more kick. I don't actually think I did anything then.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212.
I am playing on veteran difficulty for those wondering.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky.
Sorry, a bit late reply, but yeah, the combat is.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush.
When you're choosing the option,
I don't
it'd
think
be
any
nice
of the
if
others.
they tidied it up a bit.
I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the
Not
Geth?
all the dialogue is amazing.
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them
I have a bit of a cough. It's not COVID, it's just
Tell
a
me
cough.
everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area.
So how was everybody doing?
Like
what are your
routine
plans
patrol
for today? How many of you are playing Mass Effect? How many are just chilling out?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Move out!
He's like, oh, just having a conversation. I was like, move out! It's just like, oh, so funny. Again, with the auto leveling up, the game is choosing what abilities they have. You can edit it later, so I might turn it. Nice. We'll say that. It's not for me. However, as Ashley Williams is a biotic, we'll give her this. And we'll get rid of that pink armour. However, oh, he can't wear it. I can wear it. You can't. I mean, I do love that you can just edit weapons and loadouts and armour on the fly. And this is me instructing the. As you can see, I can tell them where to stand. Don't. Oi! See, stand where I am. I do like the combat in this game. Right. Let's get Shepherd. So now we can actually start using some special abilities. I love the fact that normally when you just choose a better gun, it's literally just a case of changing the colour. So yeah, so you mean you know you got a better. It's funny. And of course, you can change the weapon loadout of everyone in your squad. You can change their armor, you can change their weapons.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who?
9 seconds, yeah. I've spent a lot of time this
weekend. Maybe we'll know more
I think.
after we check out the research camp.
A lot of time. I'm looking forward to hearing Henry's thoughts on this as well. But yeah, like I said, the issue with my issue with the wireless headset, if you do it, you know, tweets, share the
you
word.
Think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky,
I'm going to see for
maybe
Xbox On later today, who are also playing Mass Effect. So take care, buddy. Oh, Marie was up to about 4 o'clock in the morning streaming this as I was uploading videos.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
As you see, my armor, my shotgun is upgraded, my sniper rifle is upgraded. I would like a better assault rifle though. This is the Avenger assault rifle. It's not my
looks like they hit the camp
my particular favourite.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Hey, Miss Scully, so how are you doing today? How's the little lady? She's still smiling and dancing.
God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
okay, enemy AI isn't fantastic. But I do like the fact that, you know, normally you can only carry 2 weapons, like a primary and a secondary. In Mass Effect, you can actually carry all 4 weapon types, so you can carry pistol, assault rifle, sniper rifle. It's all very, very cool. It's all very, very handy. I do have to look around though for containers. Okay, I think I'm about to get, yes. Much better. Yep. And when you choose a new weapon, I love the fact that you can, you know, you can any upgrades that you had done to your previous weapon, you can move across to the next weapon, which is very cool. Very happy with that. I'll take that. Yes. Let's sort you out of your better guns. Scully. I know. I just like. I never got on with Dragon Age. I never got on with Dragon Age. I never got on with, but Mass Effect, yeah. EY XY. I hope this won't be too boring for you, Scully.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
See, he sounds like he's nuts, but he's actually making sense.
It all happened so fast. One second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
The destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before
I've got the same
attack.
cough I had in November.
That's impossible.
Nihilus
was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He could have
Excuse me. Apologies. I need to get some cough sweets. I might do it after the stream.
Unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
So depending on dialogue options, you can get a third one. So you can actually be a complete git and say, I can shut him up, and this will lead to you knocking him out.
James, take us to the spaceport.
So you can be good or bad depending on how you want to play it.
Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
And like I said, it's always worth having a bit of a nosy around, just like Scully would in any game. Looking for any containers that has any kind of upgrades. You won't know what weapon you might find, ammo types you might find, med gel and all that jazz. And I realise I keep walking in fire. Oh, this is where the fun begins. Of course, Scully. Of course. I will do, hopefully, if he comes. You take care. I will see you... Oh, well. I won't see you, but I'll speak to you soon, I'm sure.
This isn't your mission, Saren.
Oh,
what are you doing
Saren
here?
is awesome.
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh, storytelling is so good. Proper goosebumps. For some reason, I've got my sniper rifle. I don't remember switching to my sniper rifle, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, fire she's on Jack. That's Jack's, by the way, if you're wondering. Yeah. Oh, Sam, sniper rifle. Must admit, I do like me a burst rifle. See that?
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We
Text
really were lives.
I still
Sorry,
can't
buddy.
believe it.
I think
When we
it's.
saw that
I think
ship,
it's just.
I thought it was all over.
It showed up
just
right
think
before
it's
the
just
attack.
timing.
Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
How are you,
Tell
buddy?
me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
How are you, Texan? How's your mum doing? Is she okay? Hey, not Colin.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
I will make alert
We're
command,
just
I promise.
farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Oh, that's amazing.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
Keeping everything crossed for you, bud.
Clear look at it.
Everything crossed.
I think it landed over near the
That can
spaceport.
happen.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of
Scully
signal as it
and
descended.
Kara
It
said
sounded
their
like
best.
the shriek of the dam.
She wanted me to say that.
It was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Hand it over and I'll be on my way.
Good luck.
Stinger 2. Nice. Let's see if it's any good. It is. Immediate improvements. We'll take that. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah. Let's give it a bit of a kick. Still remember to go into the room to take stuff. X, Y, Y, Y. Ooh, getting more armor again. And you can't wait about it, okay. By the way, has anybody had any Xbox Fan Fest emails since yesterday? Xbox have kicked off their 20-year anniversary celebration with some merch. I'll put the link in my Discord. I really want to get the 20th Halo tee, and I want to get an Xbox Fan tee. They're quite expensive, but when I went to XO19, I didn't have any money when I went to XO19 to get any kind of souvenir merch like a t-shirt from there. So I'm gonna, because it's November's when the real anniversary is, I'm gonna see if I can pick up a couple of tees and at least a mug, just to commemorate the 20th anniversary
Commander,
properly.
It's not us.
Yeah, I know. We're stealing stuff. Shut up. I think the FanFest t-shirts were £15 and the main 20th anniversary stuff
over behind those crates.
is like £20, all being shipped from the US.
Don't shoot! I'm one of you!
And I
I'm
don't
human!
think they have shipping fees, so I need to look into that.
Like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him.
Oh, 499 followers. We're almost back to 500. Hopefully this weekend I can smash that 500 number again.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble.
I'm telling you not, Colin.
It's gone
Honestly,
to hell
I'm
since we
feeling
found
it.
it.
I mean, like, this is
First
my
that damn mothership showed up, then the attack.
This is my second time playing through the
killed
Eden
everyone.
Prime prologue mission.
Everyone.
Because of the
If
videos that
I'd
I
been behind
made
the crates,
yesterday.
I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide
I
behind
am
the crates?
fully back in Mass Effect
They
mode.
never had a chance.
I'm sadly missing Henry's first time playing because
was
he's
already
streaming on
behind the crates when the
YouTube for
attack
Xbox
started.
On, and they didn't
Wait a
warn
minute.
us
You were hiding
he
behind
was
the
streaming
crates
until
before the attack?
today.
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
That was weird.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
It was weird because some people said, I mean, is there like a deluxe version of the Legendary
I don't
Edition?
really want to think about it.
Because some
Tell
claim
me
that,
about the Geth
you know,
attack.
if they had the deluxe version, they
quick.
could play it early. So
One
God
minute
knows
the
what
ship was
that email
descending,
was
the
you
next,
guys got last
those
weekend.
Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them.
No idea.
They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a
I'll
massacre.
keep asking. How's the stream
Tell me about
quality?
this mothership
All
you
good?
saw.
Audio,
I've never
visuals,
seen anything like
all
it before.
stable and holding up?
It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And
Hey,
was
Reggie,
making
good to
this
see you, buddy.
noise,
Hope college is going well.
this sound that
Thank
bored
you,
right
Eckers.
into your brain.
Oh, so nice to have
Woke me
internet
up.
that's working.
The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
I'll get through this way. No, I can't. No. Guys, move, guys. This is where I was hiding. Yes, so on Xbox, on Series X, you can get full 4K up to 120 Hertz. So for me, I'm playing that 4K 60 frames because that's what my TV can handle. We switched to my sniper rifle. We're gonna say, guys, let's just do this. We got everyone? Oh, the sniper's lovely. Weapons overheat in Mass Effect, they don't reload. I'm now telling my guys to attack the target that I was focused on. I'll switch back to my assault rifle. And no grenades left. Back my guys. God, I love Best Effect. The sound is amazing with the Xbox Wireless headset, the Dolby Atmos, and I haven't got the volume turned up all the way yet, but the Dolby Atmos is just making this awesome. Of course, the loading times are so quick. You can see it's still. You can see the loading screen pop up for like a second.
Destroy the entire colony.
It's quite funny.
Leave no evidence that we were here.
Yeah, exactly, Texan. Very much so. Very much so, Noxolin as well. Yeah, Texan, I did see that on the news. Yeah. If you feel safer wearing a mask, wear it. At the end of the day, you wear a mask to protect others more than. You can feel the punch. And that's the base. That's what I love about this headset. Right. You can actually fail the mission at this point if you're not careful.
Demolition charges.
There's 3 bombs left on this arm. One
Hurry!
is
We need to find them all and shut them
if
down.
you're not careful. You can actually miss one of the bombs if you're not. I can't remember if there's a container here or not. This is probably not really helpful at all, but I'll go with it. That was my fault. I did that badly. There you go. I am also paid on Vex.
The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
I don't know why. I don't even know why I went that way. I don't know why I went that way. That was not the way I was supposed to go. So I don't actually know why I went that way. No. Right, guys. Bear me as I do this. I think I'll use my overkill. Thank you, Reggie. Show me your face. Okay, bombs disarmed. We're good. My squad mate back. don't need to play my loader just yet, but we'll have a look at what the... Say that, son. Now, I'm pretty sure that the Geth husks have the same walk as the creepy walk from The Sims 4 as we've seen Charlie and Bex give to Pedro. And I'm wondering if that's where it came from. The wrist is... yeah. Essentially, I mean, I'm not going to keep... I did say yesterday that I'm not going to talk about my wrist anymore just because it just depresses me now. But my hospital appointment on Wednesday didn't go to plan. There are signs that the surgery didn't work. That I'm still having pain when I try to make a fist, use my thumb. The physio seems to think I now have the arthritis that was in my fingers has now moved to my wrist. As seen by the pain that I'm now having. So I've been, I have some. I've had X-rays to have a look. I can't remember. Is there an achievement for using Omnigel? I can't remember. But yeah. So in 5 weeks, if I'm still in pain, what will happen is that I will have a steroid injection, which is what the surgeon gave me last year in March, which was supposed to last for 3 months, and it lasted 5 weeks with me. And if that doesn't work, so we're kind of looking, we're now hitting kind of the August, September, October vibe. If that continues to leave me in pain, then I will have to go under the knife and have my wrist completely fused, so it can't, there's no rotation. So yeah, Wednesday kind of sucked for me, big time. It wasn't fun at the hospital. It wasn't fun going into London. I actually had a couple of panic anxiety attacks on the train and on the tube, which wasn't pleasant for me. But there's not a lot I can do now, so I'm now focused completely on either getting back to work, but I'm focusing on my streaming, I'm focusing on my YouTube. I'm hopefully going to have enough money to get Ratchet and Clank on PS5. I want to get Kenya and the Bridge of Spirits for my birthday, September, and then there's Deathloop, so yeah. Take anything to go. I will see you later, no doubt, for Xbox On. Be well, my friend.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing.
Yeah, so basically every donation,
unbelievable.
Every tick will literally go to getting PlayStation 5 games now, all the exclusives to play.
Roger,
I've
Normandy,
been able to
standing
get
by.
PS Plus to next year, so my PS Plus now runs to June, end of June 2022. My Game Pass Ultimate runs out March next year, I think. I'll have to check. So we're good. I just need to try and get home. I'm also going back into review mode. So I will be reviewing the I'll be finishing my reviews. Now I'm allowed to actually start typing again. So I'm going to wake my blog up. I'm going to get reviews on the go. I'm going to get back to doing the things that I enjoy doing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to focus on the positive now. My wrist, there's not a lot I can do with my wrist. I need to get my other health stuff up to date with blood tests and stuff. Oh, this still looks so good. It's weird now knowing the entire series of the stories going back to the beginning.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden
hello.
Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
I think she actually liked it. Yeah, I'm focusing on. I'm trying to focus on the
Dr. Chakwas.
the good stuff
I
now.
think she's
I
waking
mean, I'm
up.
very lucky. Having all the consoles is incredible now, thanks to you guys. But I definitely want to start getting exclusives on the
You had us
PS5,
worried
which is
there,
why
Shep.
we got it.
How are you feeling?
So yeah, so Ratchet and Clank is a must. I'm gonna do whatever I can to get Ratchet and Clank Rift apart so we can play it on stream. Hopefully, Returnal will be in a sale sometime this year that I can grab. But yeah, I am back to streaming in the mornings, streaming on weekends. Even if it hurts, which it will, there's nothing I can do about that now. There's no point trying to not stream so it doesn't hurt because it's
How did I end up
it's
here?
gonna hurt.
How long was I
But
out?
yeah, reviewing,
About 15 hours.
news, streaming,
Something happened down
video
there with the beacon, I
content.
think.
It's my fault. I must
I'm
have triggered
back,
some
baby.
kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out
You
of
get
the
me
way.
10 to 1 or 10 to 2 during the week, and then on weekends we'll have some fun and games.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
He's
The
back.
beacon exploded. A system overload, mate.
And
The
hopefully,
blast
now
knocked
that
you
I've
cold.
changed my internet
Williams
and I'm
and I had to
saving
carry
money
you
on my
back here to the
internet
ship.
and saving money on my my mobile phone, I'm hoping that will mean that I can put that money towards PS5 games. Now that PS Plus is sorted, Game Pass gives me all the Xbox games, which is great. Hopefully, if I can, because it's literally. Because it's been May, I haven't. The last thing I reviewed was Little Nightmares 2. So I need to get my reviewing up and running, so I can happily say I'm reviewing currently this because I bought it. But I'm also going to be reviewing King of the Seas, which you guys may have seen from Team 17. So I'm working on that. So yeah, there's going to be video content on my YouTube. There's going to be streaming going on from both PS5, Xbox Series X, video content from Xbox Series S and PlayStation 5 on my channel. If there's anything you would like to see, let me know. But yeah, if you see any games like Returnal suddenly drop in price, give me a shout. I have put a little Amazon wish list, not for people to buy games, but as a way of me of tracking price drops on Amazon, because Amazon keep dropping prices. Like, even if it's like £5 or £10, they are dropping prices. And when Amazon drop their prices, other online retailers also start dropping prices. So I've got Demon Souls. You guys know how much I love Dark Souls. But one of the challenges I want to set myself this year is that I really want to see if I can play and complete Demon Souls. But I'll only do it when the game is cheap enough, because knowing me, I'll get annoyed and I'll quit playing it. But if I start Demon Souls, the PS5 remaster, if I start the remake on PS5 and I start streaming it, I will continue playing it on stream. Not kind of Series X. All you can do is go to Stock Informer. If you Google Stock Informer, it will give you an active alert email, and it will tell you when it detects stock. All I can do is choose a retailer that you trust. I mean, I'm still hoping they start moving stock into stores. I'm still hoping they do that. The PS5, I mean, they've just released the sales figures. The PS4 outsold PS5 in the UK in April, because that's how bad the stock was. There is stock of the Series X, but you need to have the retailers, like, literally make a folder in your bookmarks of the retailers you want to use. So your Currys, your Argos, your Game, Amazon. If you can get the product on the wish list, that will speed up the checkout process. And then it's just understanding when these retailers drop stock. For example, Argos dropped PS5 stock at 5 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Currys dropped their Series X stock at 8 o'clock in the morning. Game will advertise when they're going live. When I got my Series X 2 weeks ago, it's because Amazon dropped their stock at 8 o'clock in the morning. You've literally just got to have those retailers ready to go on their phone apps, on wish list, your browser, and just be ready to go. I'm hoping it will get better.
What's the damage,
I am
Doctor?
hoping it will get better.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity, abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement.
Yeah,
signs
it's
typically
tough.
associated with
There's
intense
no
dreaming.
right or wrong way to do stock right now, especially with the Series X and the PS5. It really is a case of being there at the right time. I mean, you guys seen my my bad unboxing video of my Series X, where I explained what I went through to get that Series X. It is still a nightmare, even if you get a proper order confirmation. Scully was able to get a Series X for her other half from the Microsoft store, and I've not seen stock in that store at all. Well, that's the thing, Notch Colin. There's not enough exclusives on Xbox. However, PlayStation 5, I've missed out on Returnal because of my hand and taking myself out of reviews. So I missed on Returnal. Buying exclusives on PS5 does mean raising £60 to £70. And as someone who's on benefits and not working, you can appreciate how that's a lot. I would literally have to take 2 months to properly budget and finance in order to put every single spare penny into the pot to get a PS5 exclusive to make videos and to stream. Because I don't want the PS5 now we have it. I don't want it gathering dust. We went through hell to get it. I went through hell to get the controller fixed. I would love to be able to stream Returnal, but I don't have £70 to buy it just now. My focus is getting Ratchet and Clank, which is, again, that's £70. But because of the way I've upgraded my internet, I should have credit coming back from my final bills, hopefully in June, to be able to get those games. Maybe not on release, but hopefully, I'm hoping. But again,
I'm not sure what
whatever this channel can help me do,
death, destruction,
is that. But I don't want to keep coming cap in hand every time a new game comes out. I want to do as much to finance my channel as I can.
How's
as well.
our XO holding
and
up
hopefully I'm in a better
All the
position
readings
to
are
do that
normal.
now.
I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Because I've got the best internet I can for a cheaper price than I had before.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Get out of here.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have
PS5
predicted
I
this.
spread out the exclusives. So we've had Returnal. Then there's a month before Ratchet and Clank. It's then another 2 months before Kia and the Bridge of Spirits. And then Deathloop is mid-September. Oh, I know, I think that's what kind of hit me. Every time a price increase went up, I just went with it instead of saying, "Hold on, can I have a better deal, please?" So that's something that I've literally did. As I was paying £18 a month for a mobile phone contract that was giving me unlimited minutes and text and only 2 gig of data a month, and I've now moved back to pay-as-you-go. So for £10 a month, so I'm saving £8. I'm getting 6 gig of data and unlimited minutes and text. I've also using that £8 is now paying for Disney Plus, so my Marvel and Star Wars nerdism is working. Yeah, it's.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain.
I won't lie.
They do not, Scotland. It's true. They just expect you to just keep paying whatever they
Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed.
You would think it was, Reggie, yeah, but they
make
their money from people not asking. So, for example, we all turn off marketing calls so we don't get a non-UK call centre phone us up say, "Hey, would you like to have TV?" You know, especially in Virgin Media, they will say, "Well, if you add TV and a landline to your broadband, we can save you £10 a month for 6 months, and then you pay £90 or whatever it is." For me, I am saving £12 on my Virgin Media, and I have tripled my download and upload speed. Tripled. And saving £12. That £12 a month will go into a kitty that I can use to buy a PlayStation 5 exclusive game that will allow me to stream it for you guys so we can have fun, and I can make video content on my YouTube. And if I can get to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube, and I think I'm on 873, if I can rebuild up my YouTube channel, I can monetize my YouTube channel, which won't bring in hundreds of pounds, but it will mean that every year I will earn enough to either buy that one exclusive game I want or a controller. You know. Exactly, not Scotland. It's crazy. It is crazy. By the way, have you guys seen the new PlayStation 5 controllers? The Space Red and the All Black. The black controller looks okay, but I think it's boring. I like the Space Red one. But I have 2 controllers now.
One of the best.
If my controller had died,
but if
my controller had died now, I could have ordered the Space Red controller.
A rogue Spectre's trouble. Zaren's dangerous.
I like the Space Red one. I really like the Space Red one, but I can't justify a third controller when I now have 2. And the fact that I need to start getting exclusive games. Eckers, if you get one, please.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates
share
humans.
pictures for me, buddy.
You're right.
Exactly, Reggie. It's all
Zaren
timing.
has allied himself with the
Sometimes it works in your favour. Sometimes it doesn't.
Why?
What can you do?
It had something to do with that beacon.
What can you do?
You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything?
Space Red controller looks
Any
really
clue
nice.
that might tell us what Zaren was after?
I can't show you, but it's basically like a magenta red version of the PS5 controller with. So where the normal controller is black, it stays black, but the white is replaced by a magenta red, which looks really nice. The all black controller is all black, but it's just black, which is probably why the black controller is £55, and then the Space Red controller, it's actually £70. You're paying £10 more just to have it red. Oh, you reckon if you're recognising the voice cast from Mass Effect, allow me to I will give you a link, and it will actually surprise you how many of these of the performers you will actually recognise. This is the voice cast. I was looking at this earlier today. Reggie, no problem, buddy. Hope I'll see you over the weekend. Hope college goes well to you, my friend. Always good to see you. Take care. Enjoy college. Yeah, so not college. If you look at that, that's the voice cast, and trust me.
Just before I lost consciousness,
you will recognise some of those actors. Vision. It is a substantial voice cast they went for.
A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
I feel bad missing the Xbox on YouTube stream. It really has annoyed me. Really has annoyed me. I just wish they would tell us when they play in the streams. I know sometimes they do it on the fly.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel.
We're off to the Citadel.
We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Sean, aka Cockney Charmer. Welcome to my channel. We are, of course, celebrating the launch of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the remastered collection of all original trilogy of Mass Effect. I am streaming from an Xbox Series X. I have gameplay of the opening prologue mission we just did on my YouTube channel. So please take a look over there, and you can see that being played on a Series S. But thank you very much for being here. First things first, Kara Shepard. Right, let's have a look at our equipment. So we've got Banshee ones, that's cool. Right, we'll get rid of you. Omni-gel is basically what you can use to do hacking. Hello. Yeah, need to find some better armor, I think. Not quite there yet. Sure, what the hell that was?
Glad to see you're okay.
Oh, interesting. So, if you play as the male shepherd, that's interesting. If you play as the men's shepherd, then it's actually Williams who meets you first as you step out of the med bay. And as you can see here, Caden is meeting us now, and Ashley's over in the corner. So it's kind of like hinting at possible romantic relationships going on.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow.
I'm now no longer happy with the hairstyle I chose for my FemShep.
From wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
I need to go see Joker.
Sure thing, Commander.
Oh.
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge.
Yeah, be careful with your dialogue choices. Sometimes it's a
yes,
one-off
Commander?
kind of deal with
Is
them.
there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander. Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe.
Well, I believe that will be the remaster making him look a little
I figured the
prettier.
colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the
as
stars,
we know in Mass Effect, you can have
eyes and sensitive
heterosexual relationships, you can have interspecies relationships, you can have same-sex relationships, depending on what you want for your character. It doesn't hold you back. You can romance pretty much any character within reason.
So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers.
Yeah, that's not. It's interesting when you start.
I feel like I was abandoning them.
It wasn't really until.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
Oh no!
I enlisted.
No,
I wanted to.
No.
Goodbye, Commander.
I wasn't.
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I don't
I've
think
served
we'll
with
see
him
Mass
for a
Effect
few
2 when
tours
you can
now.
start doing relationship
He knows
missions.
when to let things slide.
Or I
and
could
when
be
to
wrong.
crack the whip.
It's been a while.
The crew knows he's seen
It
pretty
has
much
been a
anything
while.
they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people
It's
under
certainly
his
been a
command.
while.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
This game, Mass Effect 1, is probably the one that I have played the least. I played it a couple of times on my 360. The first Mass Effect was the game that gave my first 360 the red ring of death. So
what does that have to do with it?
As a bad luck
Well,
charm,
most biotics
I've
now
avoided it.
use the L3 implants.
Until now,
Lieutenant
because
Alenko
they
was
remastered
wired
it,
for
so
the
hopefully it
L2
won't burn anything.
configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. Now, can we
I'm
get
glad you're
flirty
okay,
or not
Commander.
flirty?
The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened.
I'm not sure
If
he
Jenkins
was.
still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being
assigned
to the Normandy.
If I remember rightly, you can't.
It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yeah. So if you take that conversation choice and you say it's good to have you here as male shepherd, you actually will get a little flirty smile from Ashley Williams. So it's interesting to see the.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Interesting. Yeah, so there are subtle changes depending on which gender you are. If I remember rightly, if you go around the Normandy, you can earn XP for reading journals at different stations on the Normandy. I can't remember when that switches on. That's it, Eckers. You're right in Mass Effect 1. You're right. Liara. Well, we're definitely not romancing Caden because he's a schmuck. I love the little doorbell sound. Very cool.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah, there we go. So it's worthwhile looking around the Normandy for terminals so you can get extra XP from. I just like constantly walking up the guards going, salute me. Yeah. Salute me. You're welcome. It was a shame they never gave you the ability to salute back, because that would have been a nice touch.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel.
Oh,
See that
you
taxpayer
joker.
money at work.
They've done a good job of the cutscenes as well, making the cutscenes all nice and 4K pretty. Honestly, it just looks amazing. I am definitely making a look. Come on. Enjoy your sandwich.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy. requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Oh, this looks so good. That music is very loud, isn't it? Wow, cutscenes are very loud. I don't think any of my audio
This
settings
is an
make
outrage!
it calm down.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Oh, the Council really don't like humans.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you have any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault,
The
not
problem
hers.
is, he's fighting
Then we
for
better
what?
hope
For
the
humanity.
CSEC investigation turns up
He's
evidence
trying
to
to get the
support our
Council to
accusations.
help us. But he's
Otherwise, the
also
Council
a
might use
complete
this as an
dick.
excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yeah, he's a dick. He's a dick. So, now we're on the Citadel. So we have a bit of a wander around. Actually, I want to see if there's an achievement for using Omni-Jump. There is not an achievement for using Omni-Gel, so I'm probably just wasted that. Okay. Right, let's just let's all go for a little wander, shall we? Right, let's. I love the I love these guys.
I spoke with the console. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan.
I love the fact that they actually have to speak the emotion
yourself.
they're feeling as well.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there
I
something
don't
I
like how
can
the
do for you,
species are not
EarthClan?
capitalized. They're not capitalized.
What is
like
this place?
in the subtitles.
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'm still gutted I missed Henry playing Mass Effect for the first time. So annoyed.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
But you can really, you can
Actually,
really
I would
see
like to know
how
more about
the
your
other
history.
species take.
My
I'm not fans
people
of
came to the Citadel
humanity
shortly
at all.
after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized
They don't like
galactic
us.
economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold
my
a
Mass
seat
Effect
on the
videos
council.
are doing okay, considering that I've not posted videos in a while. Quite happy with that. Not as much love on the.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent.
That's okay, though.
We barter
That's
and
okay.
trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Our society is very malleable, and our government is always
You get
shifting
new ID
and
printed up, or
Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human.
I love the Elcor.
He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
yeah, so there's a lot of dialogue in Mass Effect. I will point that out. If you're expecting this to just be action, 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 there's a lot of exposition. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of RPG-ness between the missions that you.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements.
But it's worthwhile.
Finally, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These EarthClan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the
Mass
history of
Effect,
my
have
people.
all the dialogue
It is agreeable to
exchanges
share
you
our
can.
culture with others.
Tell me about the
I mean,
history and
you learn
origins
about
of
the
the
world, the
Elcor.
universe,
The Elcor were just
and some
beginning to explore
character
Council
conversations
space
will be
when the Asari first
based
made
on your options
contact with
between
us.
Paragon and
With their
Renegade.
help,
So
we
good,
discovered the
neutral,
relay
or bad,
closest to
which is
our
something that Mass
system,
Effect
and
uses a
from there
lot.
the Citadel. Proudly,
And the game,
within one lifetime,
your
we
interactions can
established a
change
regular
depending
route
on
to the Citadel,
which side you
and
fall on
quickly
more and
became
more.
one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines
You can
of
see
space
how
travel.
Mass Effect
Our
evolves as you go
society
through the
is built on
games.
small,
Mass
tight-knit
Effect 2
groups,
is near
so we are
perfect
always
for me.
welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very
Jade
stable.
Empire, I still have my
Our people
original
are not very
Xbox copy of
comfortable
Jade
with
Empire.
sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly,
Yeah, so
I work to bring the
So
problems
BioWare
and
went
the
from
requests
Jade
of the
Empire to
Elcor
Mass
groups
Effect,
to
and the
the
jump is
attention of the
huge.
Council.
Dragon Age I've
They
never
only
got on
give
with,
us these
because I
positions
like
to
the
keep us
combat,
quiet.
kind of
The
witchy
Council
style
doesn't
combat.
care about
I
our
didn't like
races.
the just press a button and
Chastising
watch
rebuke.
it do something.
Your tone is inappropriate, Dan. This human is not to blame
that's
for
pretty
your
fair, not
malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Yeah. But I love that. I mean, Mass Effect is so well written that, you know, if you take the time to get into the lore, it's absolutely rewarding. Like every character interaction, everything you read, which is why the Codex is so handy.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor.
I literally had forgotten that.
There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations. The L-Corps...
I'll listen to that later. That's very cool. There's so much about this game that I've forgotten.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries
Good
and
luck,
notable
Ekos.
people.
I hope it goes well, buddy. I'm sure it will. See you in a bit, my friend.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel Embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel.
They've just done such a great
Feel free
job.
to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
It's always worthwhile, and especially when you get to a new location, just go and have a wander. The game will tell you when. I mean, the game will guide you to where it wants you to go. But it's absolutely worth just going for a little wander about, see what you can find, see what you can learn.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
I love. We will see you soon, but you are looking incredible, my friend.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
He's speaking the truth. We came up. Excuse me. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extra. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we fight the wrongs done to our kind. So biotics, so good.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie.
You
Is that the right
humans.
expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents.
Well, that's a bit...
Some of them are going to be bad.
Yeah.
But we don't turn a blind eye
But
to
it's
corruption
interesting
like the
to see these
Spectres.
themes playing out, isn't it?
We do our best
the
to find and punish any
attitude
officer
to
who breaks
us.
the law.
You talk to Navigator Ellis on the Normandy, and he has exactly the same opinion of the
galaxy
of the
needs people
Turians.
like that.
And it's
People
all
who do the
based on their
dirty
life
jobs.
experiences
I
as
agree.
you read into the lore.
They need to be held to a higher
And you learn more
standard.
about
They
the
need to
First
be
Contact
accountable.
war, where
Saren's out of control.
both sides lost
We
people
both
and people are still very, very
But because
bitter.
he's a Spectre,
Yet
the
they're
Council
being
doesn't want
forced to
do
work
anything
together.
about it. Is
It's
that
very,
the kind
very
of person
impressive.
this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout
Yes,
the
so a
Citadel.
lot of it is exposition
We're a
when
civilian
you're starting
government
off.
agency, though many of our
I mean, these are all
members have
things
had
that
military
Shepard
training.
should really know.
Of course, as the CSEC representative to the
Considering that
Council, I spend most of my
He,
time
she,
liaising
is being tested to be a Spectre.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
It's fair. Can't argue with that.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal their secrets. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will.
I mean, how condescending is that? Thanks, kid. Who's Ashley? Just jumping straight in and just her.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Alright, we'll talk later.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll
I would
find
have
the
liked to
bank,
drink
the Emporium,
and information, but you know.
If you haven't heard of her, you soon will.
Okay.
If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time.
Voice cast is very
She's
good
very
considering.
Powerful woman.
I mean,
but
even the
also
side characters. I
very
know a lot of the main cast.
Tell me about
a lot of
Flux
the
and
main
Cora's
cast.
Den.
If you go to the IMDb
Well,
page
Flux
again,
has
you can
gambling
see
and
that a
dancing,
lot of the main
certainly more
cast
lively
actually
than this
voices
place.
multiple characters
Cora's Den, on
in the
the
game,
other
even
hand,
like just
let's just say
throwaway
it's
side ones.
livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander.
I do like the N7 armor. Although I do prefer the armor options you get in Mass Effect 2 more than the previous ones. But alright. I'm only going to be streamed to 1 o'clock today, because I know everyone's going to be playing Mass Effect. Everyone is going to be watching streams of it, and Xbox On are streaming it this afternoon. So I'm going to take the time to
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name
have
is
some lunch. So we'll go to 1 o'clock, and then I'll be back tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday.
Space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive.
Not sure what to stream yet. I'm tempted to play some more Fall Guys because I really enjoy squadding up with people last week. So if Eckers, Martin, Omri are around tomorrow, or anyone else who would like to play Fall Guys, we'll fire some up tomorrow.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not
I'm still not
programmed
used
to
for the
make that
Xbox
kind of
Wireless headset.
qualified
I've not seen
judgment.
the
My code is limited to
mic
information
stand.
and simple interaction
Because
simulations.
it's so short, I don't see it at all. It's quite weird
Goodbye.
to have it off
Goodbye,
out of
and
voice
thank
box.
you for using
But
Avena.
it sounds
Please enjoy
it sounds
your
amazing.
visit to the Citadel.
Citadel is huge. I mean, it's basically like a massive Halo room. Right, map. And we need to go here. I think that's where we're going. We need to go past the taxi stand. We're not still talking to... We don't still have to talk to her, do we? Okay.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss...
Tell me about the embassy. Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avena. Please enjoy your visit to
You
the
do
Citadel.
have to be very careful when skipping dialogue. Hey, Martin.
Welcome to
No problem,
Presidium
buddy. Good to see
Tourism
you.
Terminal 1. There are
No
many
problem.
points of interest here,
There's always
including
time
the
for Fall
Citadel
Guys.
Embassies and CSEC headquarters. On the far
How
end of
are
this
you,
level, you can see
General?
the Citadel
How are you
Tower,
doing, my friend?
where
Happy
the Council
Friday
meets
to you.
regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are
I'm
granted
good, thank you, Martin. I'm
extraterritorial
glad it's the
rights and
weekend. It's been a
jurisdictions.
very
Spectres answer to
yeah.
no law or authority except the
Long
Council
week.
itself.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avena. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Journal should tell us where we need to go. Right, that wasn't what I was expecting to do. Missions. Go to the tower. Okay. Citadel Tower. Now I think we can take this little cab service. That's cool, mine. You look away, buddy. I'm very happy for people to look. But it is always nice to know that people are around, so always drop a hello. Here we go.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian.
Oh,
I was the
Garrus
officer
is so
in charge
cool.
of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Oh, nice, not Scotty. Love that.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
What's that thinking, curly? What? You permed your hair? You gone full Sam?
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years. Not so sure.
The hearing's already started. Come
Go.
on.
The Geth attack
Ah,
is a
that's
matter
true.
of some concern, but there is nothing
Yeah,
to indicate
not
Saren
Colin,
was
that
involved
sounds
in any
amazing,
way.
my dude.
The investigation
No,
by
that sounds
Citadel
good.
Security
Well,
turned up
a
no
better
evidence
Friday
to
night is an
support your
evening with
charge
me,
of
but yes.
treason.
An
Your plan
eyewitness
was
saw
to-
him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador.
I'm
The
I see what,
testimony
I
of
am
one
so desperate to have a
traumatized dock
takeaway.
worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent
The
these
week I had, I
accusations.
was hoping
Nihilus
for
was a fellow Spectre.
to treat myself to a takeaway, but
That just
I
let you
can't
catch him
do
off
things
guard.
like takeaway
Captain
treats if I'm
Anderson,
saving up for Ratchet
You
and Clank.
always seem to be
Gotta be
involved
sensible.
when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
Councils are rubbish.
I'm glad to see justice was
In
served.
real life or in video games.
This
Oh,
meeting
this
is
ain't over, son. When the ambassador for Earth is genuinely trying to help.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
I am loving
Forget
it.
They
There's
suspended
a
Harkin
massive
last month,
nostalgia
drinking on
vibe.
the job. I won't
mean,
waste my time with that loser.
The first
You won't
Mass
have
Effect
to.
game
I
is the
don't
one
want the
that
Council
I
using
probably
your past history
the
with
longest
Saren as an
gap
excuse to ignore
in
anything
playing.
we turn up.
So a lot of
Shepard
things.
will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right.
A lot of things I
need to
thought I'd
step aside.
forgotten.
I need to take care
It's
of
all
some
starting
business.
to come back.
Captain, meet
Like
me in
even
my
just
office
conversations are triggering memories of. And again, I haven't
Harkin's
played
probably
this.
getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club
what?
in the lower section of the wards.
I probably haven't played this since probably a couple of years after it came out. Since it like blew up my Xbox 360 and I never played it again.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to
They've
Barla
done
Vaughn
it so
over in the
far.
financial district.
The remaster is
Rumor has
holding
it he's
up.
an agent
It
for the
feels
Shadow
a lot
Broker.
more.
The Shadow Broker?
Controls feel a lot
An
more
information dealer.
snappier.
Buys and sells secrets to the
Visually,
highest
it looks great.
I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top
You know,
representatives. He might know something
The
about
game
Saren.
doesn't really get a
but his
visual
information
jump
won't come
until
cheap.
Mass Effect 2. That's when it really comes alive. But
You and
they've
Saren have a
genuinely
history.
done a
What
really good
happened?
job. I'm really impressed so far.
About 20 years ago,
It's looking great on the
I was
Series
part of a
X and
mission in the
Series S.
Citadel Verge. I was
Um,
working with Saren to find and
it
remove
sounds
a
amazing.
known terrorist threat.
The Xbox Wireless
Saren
headset
eliminated
bug
his
is
target.
very strange.
A lot of people died along the way. Innocent people.
I mean, maybe
And the
that'll be
official
something that they
records
can
just
patch, but I'll have to
covered
remember.
it all up.
Launch the
I
game
saw how he operates.
from the launcher,
No conscience.
and then
No
switch on
hesitation.
the headset.
He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's
seriously,
always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic. They want us
So-
to expand and settle unstable
So
regions like
I
the Citadel
played
Verge
the
and
first
Attican
Mass
Traverse.
Effect and loved it.
But when we run into
I
trouble,
started the
they don't
new
want to
Game
help us out.
Plus.
Everyone
and
knows
I
it's
got to
only
a
a matter
big,
of time
one of the
until
big
we get a seat on the
battle sequences.
The ambassador just thinks it should happen
And
sooner
the big
rather
battle
than later.
sequences had a
And I
massive
agree.
explosion, and that explosion melted the GPU in my 360 and gave it the red ring of death. So I had to have that 360 replaced, sent off to be replaced, and that was back in the time when you only had one console. So I sent it off. It came back repaired. I never played the original Mass Effect again on my 360 because I was, it was like a curse. I was worried that it would do it. I've never played it on the Xbox One. Because I mean, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, all 360 games. So I never replayed any of them on the Xbox One. So for the last 7 years, since Mass Effect 3, I never bothered. After finishing the DLC, I never played the original series again. Did play at Mass Effect Andromeda, had the launch issues that Andromeda had, but once they were all patched out, really enjoyed Andromeda.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us,
I mean,
they'd love to have us on the council.
that's the thing with
But
a
it wouldn't be much
remaster.
of a deal for us. I understand their
I
side.
mean, you look at all the
They don't want
remasters
us
that happened. It's
dominating
like
the
the
council.
Assassin's Creed
It's
remasters
founded on
was a
cooperation and
fantastic way
alliance.
to revisit
But
the
we have to
Assassin's
look out
Creed
for our
games that
own
I
interests,
loved
too.
in 360.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago.
If you can get the
He's
remaster
been an
right, if you can
embarrassment
get
to
the
our species
nostalgia
ever
right,
since.
same way we're playing
Roughing up
the
suspects
Master
in
Chief
custody,
collection, the
bribery
Assassin's
accusations,
Creed collection,
alcohol and drug
the
use.
the Arkham
The embassy
Knight,
used to step in.
you
when
know,
it got
the
in trouble.
remasters of
But I guess enough was
Asylum
enough.
and City for the Xbox One. If you can get it right, it'll work. And so far, I personally
Guy's a
think
scumbag. He should have been cut
they
loose a
have got
long
this
time
right. So
ago.
this is going to be
He was
interesting
one
to
of the
see.
first human
I'm
CSEC
going
officers.
to enjoy going through
Guess
each
it
of the
would have looked
games.
bad if he
Really
got
am
fired.
going to enjoy going
A lot
through
of
each of the
backroom
games again.
deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force.
Yeah.
Politics is a dirty business
So again,
sometimes,
huge love
but it
and
looks like his
thanks
time's
to
run out.
Dan,
We've got enough
who,
humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
who made it even possible to be playing this right now.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of
That's
chances.
the point.
If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of
Shadow
galactic
Broker
politics.
is fantastic
Buying and
DLC
selling
as well.
information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource
must
we
admit,
can
though,
use, or she
we've
uses.
had
Or
one
maybe they are.
achievement pop.
Nobody really knows.
We've had one achievement pop. I would have thought we would
You
have
and
had.
Saren have a
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
I think that is a good place to leave it for today. I'm going to stream more Mass Effect because I'm really, really enjoying it. So we might stream some more of it over the weekend. I do want to throw in some PS5, so I do want to play some Fall Guys, maybe some All-Stars. I am also back working on reviews as well. So in between streams and making videos, I will be working on reviews. So doing evening streams probably won't happen for a while because that's when I normally work on doing my reviews. I am trying to see if I can get a code for Subnautica Sub-Zero. I love the first Subnautica game. Subnautica Sub-Zero came out today. I am trying to get review code for it for PS5. Because like I said, I want to balance. I don't want to focus on one only. Now making video content on Xbox, I also want to keep making video content on PS5 as well. So I'm still very much trying to get hold of codes as well. But yeah, so thank you very much for joining me for my launch day celebration. Outer Worlds, I didn't get on with Outer Worlds. I really didn't. I tried. I did try. Oh, Rizla, chill. We're still talking. Chill, Winston. We ain't there yet. This is our talking time. But I'll see you for Xbox On in an hour or so. I'm gonna go and watch the first hour of Henry's. Yeah, I didn't get that with the Outer Worlds. I didn't get it with the Outer Worlds. I didn't connect with it at all. Subnautica I did. But Outer Worlds, no, it was just too, I don't know. I don't think in the Outer Worlds I even managed to give it enough time to even get into space. That's how little time it just didn't grab me at all. But yeah, but no, I'm really pleased. I mean, it's been such a long wait. It's been such a long wait for this remastered collection to come out. It's probably the worst kept secret in video games was that they had actually done a remastered version of this. Well, that was it. Not Scotland. I just you know, I need a game because, especially when I'm used to reviewing games, so I've always got games on the go. And if it doesn't grab me, and I think because it's also on Game Pass as well, so you know, again, it's like I've explained before. If I don't have to pay for it, there's no kind of, I don't feel the obligation to play it. It's kind of like, all right, I've tried you, nah. Excuse me, but yeah, I mean, maybe I'll go back and do it. But Subnautica, you can get straight into Subnautica. You know, you can get straight into that world, and you're doing stuff, and you're learning stuff, and you're trying to survive. Outer Wilds was a long time getting nowhere for me, and it just bugged me. But I watched Henry play it and enjoyed that. So yeah, so Xbox On, as you guys know, and for anyone who's watching who's new to the station, someone from Xbox On will be playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition on Series X this afternoon. I think the Series X. I don't think they're playing on PC. I'm not sure. Henry has played it was on YouTube this morning. Bex had a good night out last night. Benny is on annual leave. So doing the maths, unless Henry's doing a double shift, it might mean it's either Sam or Charlie. I would love to see. Either of them would be amazing to see this, or even both together. I can't remember if Charlie said she. I don't think Charlie's played Mass Effect, so that might be interesting to see how she takes to it. But I will be back tomorrow, Saturday, from 11 o'clock. See, not Colin. That's what I'm thinking as well. But of course, I don't know, so I'm not saying anything. You know, mods do not know who's streaming until, you know, the stream goes live. But I'd like to see Charlie do this, which means she would have streamed 3 times this week. Ooh, that would have been interesting. So yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow from 11 o'clock. I will decide what to play. It will either be more Mass Effect, or it will be something on PS5. I don't know which yet. If I can get Subnautica below zero, then it will be that. So I've got an afternoon of going through press emails to see if there's any PR contacts that I can email and say hi. But I've also got to be mindful because I'm going back into reviewing. I still need to be sensible because my hand is still not great, so I can't just go, yeah, give me 5 games and watch me knock them out a day after each other. So yeah, you know, Bex and Charlie would be awesome for this. Again, any host would be amazing, but yeah, Bex and Charlie, Sam and Charlie, any combination would be cool. But it's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a good day today, I think. No idea if they're going to do a giveaway. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. But we'll see. So, I will see you guys for Xbox On in roughly 90 minutes. Thank you very much for joining me. Please, 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 if you haven't already, please do jump over to my YouTube channel. Give the new videos a like. Give them a watch, but give them a like and a share, please. And subscribe to the channel if you don't. It all helps. Keep an eye on my Twitter as well. Twitter is where you know when I'm streaming next, or what I'm streaming. But I will see you in the Discords. I will see you for Xbox On in 90 minutes. Go have some lunch. Text and let me know how you get on with your mum, please, buddy. And I will see you all in a Discord, or I will see you live tomorrow. Charmer's back, boys and girls. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!